Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? I just want to give a quick update where we are. I have I had a ton of footage of pulling the motor out, doing the suspension. Lost some of the motor footage. Somehow, I think my SD card was full at that time, almost full. Anyhow, when I did the suspension and all that, I was trying to make a kind of a how-to video, and then I realized that it's been so long since I've done that I probably wasn't the right guy for the job at that time. So it's all apart. I think I'll do it a little better when I put it back together. That's kind of backwards, but it'll work out better because it was like I had 4 hours worth of footage, which included the engine and everything I did there, everything that I lost. And then the suspension, when I edited it, I had it down to 4 hours down to about 10 minutes because between fast forwarding, looking for stuff, trying to figure out what tool, trying to get some of the bolts out, it was kind of a pain in the ass. So unfortunately, I didn't shoot that, but I figured I'd do this, make a quick 10-minute video of where we are, what's going on. So the engine's out. I have a set of heads coming for it. Can't remember what they are. We'll address that when they get here. I'm just waiting for the fella to get him out of his car. He's going a different route, so I ended up with a decent set of heads at a pretty good price. Once we get the frame and all this done, then I will start tearing the engine apart and seeing what's what with it. As you can see, everything's basically apart. Coil springs are out, A-arms are off. Firewall is completely stripped other than some wiring. I've been cleaning up some of the frame. Turned out really nice, actually. I got a different wheel. I don't like these. I like the braided wheels better on my grinder. That did a really nice job. That's just kind of a preliminary cleanup. Then I'll come back and sand it to get it ready to paint. Next thing I'm going to do tomorrow, I think I'm going to pull the body mount bolts out. I want to be able to clean that up a little bit. I actually want to take all the body mounts off and raise the body off of the frame an inch or two higher than it is now. This is basically what we were working with. That's what a lot of the frame looked like. So here we have some pitting. It must be from battery acid, I guess is what that is. No big deal. I got some high build primer I'm going to hit that with. Fill it in a little bit. I'm not going to get too picky because between the battery tray and the inner fender wells, you really won't see it. Firewall. This is what that actually cleaned up pretty well. This is more or less what it looked like. I got to get the rest of these clips out of here. They hold that rubber seal on. There's a build tag. Let's see. So we're going to get this cleaned up. I'm looking at a couple different options for chassis and firewall paint. I'm leaning towards the stuff from Eastwood, only because it's a direct to metal. You don't have to use a primer. Not that I'm opposed to a primer, but I'm going to do a little more research on it. I've been looking at some stuff from Napa. So we'll figure that out and get that done. I'm not even sure if I'm going to spray it or brush it on yet. I think I'm going to try and brush it, see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out good, we'll spray it with a gun. I have a gun. What else? Here's the couple things I recommend. Like, here's your master cylinder. That is a piece of shit. I will not be reusing that. I have both calipers. Windshield wiper motor. You want to keep that stuff because when you buy new or remanufactured, you will need a core. Like, I will buy this stuff probably at Napa, and it'll have a $15 core or something like that on it. It's not much, but it adds up when you're doing something like this. The steering I kept because I need this bar. This doesn't come with the new tie rods. Tie rods are actually in pretty fair shape anyways, but they're definitely getting replaced. Coil springs, gonna replace them. I didn't I was too stupid to bring a compressor home, so I just cut them with my plasma cutter. It took the weight off of them. There's a lot of tension on them. If you've never taken them out before, you definitely want to have a compressor or cut them like that. That's all going to be brand new anyhow. The shocks, I got to get the shocks off. I got to get the ball joints out, the bushings out. I have all new stuff of that. I got to get shocks yet. I got to get shocks, coils. Here's the backing plates for the brakes. They're actually in really good shape. Spindles are in there. That stuff will all go out for sandblast. I was going to get it powder coated, but I don't think I'm going to get it powder coated now, only because I'm afraid that it won't match the paint. If I was going to powder coat the whole frame and everything, then we would do that. But since we're not, I think it'll just all be paint. No big deal. Core support. The guy that does the powder coating and sandblasting, he's a pretty good fab guy. I'm going to see if he can fix a few things on that before I order one of them from Iowa or California, because shipping that from there to Pennsylvania is a little pricey. Not that I'm against buying new parts, but shipping kills some of this big stuff. Still looking for quarter panels. Hopefully one of these days soon I can secure something there. The floors, Eric was here, the guy that's going to weld the floors. He was here on Saturday. We got a plan together, actually. I was waiting for him. He was waiting for me. We finally met. So hopefully that's going to be in a real near future. I want to get a little more done to this frame before I start cutting those floors out. I think I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to do the floors before I paint anything, because just in case we get spatter around with being giant holes in the floor, who knows what direction. Wheels and tires, those are going for sale. I'll never use those again. I got to get them out of my way. I still have the Keystone Classics that it came with. Rotors, I kept them just to reference a couple things to make sure I get the right bearings and stuff when it comes time to order them. It's going to be all new rotors. All that kind of stuff is relatively cheap. I'm just buying OE stuff, not building a race car. I think that probably just about covers it. I'll keep updated. Some of this stuff, I might do a little grind and paint footage if you want to see that. If you do, let me know. It helps. You guys help me make up my mind what I'm going to shoot. I feel like you wanted a little more in depth of tearing this apart, but it wasn't good. It sucked, actually. So with that, I'm going to close this video. Hopefully I can update this a lot faster than I have been. It's really time. We're coming into Christmas here. It's December 10th or something like that today. So I really want to get a big rip on it before the holidays. So I'm probably going to spend the whole weekend out here. Maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday and Sunday I'd like to get a lot of work done. I want to get a lot of that frame cleaned up. Like I said, the body mounts off. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. So I will talk to you guys soon. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, what you want me to do, what you want me to show you. As always, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know it's been a while since we worked on this, but thanks for staying. I will talk to you soon, and have a great day.